Hello and welcome to, yes, hey, the one eyeball guy. Hey, how you doing today? Yesterday we did sunflowers, so if you want to have him holding a sunflower, you can. Let's get started on your fun and funny guy who is called Mike Wakowski. Oh yeah, I think he's adorable. You could do it big, folded, however you want. Let's get started on funny Mike Wakowski, the one eyeball guy. Then you could do your joke with him. All right, he's got one eyeball. Let's get going. Looking at the one eyeball guy, I like doing him as a kid. You're gonna start in the middle with the pupil and iris. I like to do the eye glare, and you're gonna color the middle of the eye in with your pencil, pen, whatever you choose to use. So after you do the pupil and iris, I like to do a little flicks of color and add color into the eye to make it look realistic. Then you're gonna do the shape of the eye. Oh, and I forgot to start the timer, so I'm gonna definitely beat the clock today. As you guys get started, make sure your name is on your paper. You don't even know how many. I'm gonna start the timer at 4 minutes because I forgot to start it a minute ago. You don't even know how many artworks got thrown out. Breaks your art teacher's heart if you don't put your name on it. All right, so let's go around the eye with the shape of the eye. The shape God made all of our eyes is about an almond shape. So you go around with that shape. Then I like doing him happy. So look at the shape of the eye, and his smile starts all the way over here, parallel with the eye. Comes around and has a little hook at the other side. As big as his eye is as big as his smile is. Then we're gonna do a shape around this for the body, all right? So the shape follows around. And if you look at his body, he's jokes. He is a funny guy, and hopefully you guys will get some funny jokes with him. You're gonna have the side where the big bottom of the body is, kind of like an egg shape or a potato, and you're gonna come up and come in. Now, I'm trying to do it a little scratchy, so you guys know anyone can draw, anyone can do this. Next, he's got two dangling arms down at his sides, kind of like a minion. They come down, and I see he has got one curved finger and a thumb shown here. And then you come up, and then his other curved fingers are back there, so you could add them in afterwards. Then we go across to his other side, starting here with his mouth. You come all the way down, long, funny arms. Come in with a finger, come in with a shorter thumb, come up, and then you can do your other fingers. The legs are quite similar to how we did minions. So you want to look at where the legs would go, and you want to come down, kind of like a chicken leg. And then for his feet, though, his feet are claws, like an animal claw, a bird claw. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 toes with little bird-looking claws at the end. So come down with his other leg. And we're going to come across and do 1, 2, 3 toes. He's got these pointy toenails, looks like a bird on the end if you want to do the toenails. What do we do to make him look like he's standing? Shadow. See the shading and shadow? So if the light's sitting here, the shadow, of course, would be underneath him, which would give him depth to make him a little more 3D. And remember, I'm working with cross-hatching with you, lines across, lines the other way. Or you could see, if you're using pencil, then you could go circulation, dabbing, however you like shading, and then you could even blur it out. Now to do a little shading to make his body 3-dimensional, we're gonna do our little shading, our darker on one side. If you're working with pen, you could do it just like I'm doing here. Shading, the eye is a ball in the socket, and to make it look rounded, we do a little shading there. And to give him more depth, we're gonna add a little shading, a little bit on the upper eye, like an eyelid. Just slow down, stay in the lines, don't scribble, but go around the curve of the body for your shading. Mike Wakowski is done. You get to do your, with 54 seconds left, what is your Mike Wakowski joke gonna be today? A one eyeball guy. I got my eye on you. Dun-dun-dun. And if you want a Bible verse about eyes, there's one that says, keep your eyes, and we have 35 seconds left. Keep your eyes fixed on, you could put ... keep your eyes on Jesus. And I believe that's in Hebrews 11:1. Or as Hebrews 11:1 faith is. And Hebrews 11:11 is keep your eyes on Jesus. We'll look that one up in my class and find out really where it is in the Bible if you want to add a verse. Or you could say, I got my, because we're working on our jokes now. That's how to spell I for my younger guys. On you, mom, or you, grandma, or you, teacher. I got my eye on you. And boom, boom. Over and out for our 5-minute lesson. Can't wait to see yours. And that's our warm-up, my friends.